So we welcome you to Senior Planet Singer-Songwriter Showcase. Again, this is a little different than our regular songwriting nights. Our regular songwriting nights are wonderful because there's a lot of discussion back and forth, and we're also very encouraging to new songwriters. And they can ask questions and learn tips and get inspired. But tonight is a little different. We're going to do this type of showcase once a month. So this is our December showcase. We have 5 wonderful singer-songwriters, and they're going to each have a set of about 20 minutes. So we're going to start first with Lisa Dudley. Lisa Dudley is blessed with a heart for music and is well known to the Senior Planet music community. She moved to New York from Tennessee to marry the magnificent Daniel Dudley, as she likes to refer to him. Lisa always enjoys safe spaces to try out new material, and she's found a real home at Senior Planet events. Lisa is a prolific songwriter who has recorded 5 CDs over the course of her music career. She believes in healing wounded hearts one song at a time. Her album Broken Purple Heart was recorded live at St. John's Episcopal Church in Kingston, New York, to raise money for veterans. Lisa has a passionate following of soldiers and veterans who say these songs help them to feel again. You can find Lisa's music on Apple Music, Spotify, and if you ask Alexa to play Lisa Dudley, all her studio recordings come up streaming, and you can listen to Lisa all day long. Lisa Dudley.
All right, here we go. Well, Christmas is gonna be quite different this year, 'cause those bells from the steeple have spoken to me clear. Like Santa with his velvet sack, it's time to be giving back. No matter what's happened, I'll spread good Christmas cheer. I'm spending Christmas at a Wichita soup kitchen, serving up the gravy and the bread. Later there'll be time enough for family and friends, soon as I know everyone is fed. Well, Santa, he'll bring presents to everyone he can, but sometimes even Santa needs a helping hand. Well, times, well, they've been hard trying to hold on to the farm, but the barn is still standing and we're thankful for the land. I'm spending Christmas at a Wichita soup kitchen, serving up the gravy and the bread. Later there'll be time enough for family and friends, soon as I know everyone is fed. I'm collecting hats, I'm collecting gloves, I'll be sharing all my Christmas love. I'm spending Christmas at a Wichita soup kitchen, serving up the gravy and the bread. Later there'll be time enough for family and friends, soon as I know everyone is fed. I'm spending Christmas at a Wichita soup kitchen.
Wonderful. Thank you, Lisa.
So I go on to my next song now, do I? Do we go on to the next song?
Hey, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Wonderful
Thank
job.
you.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And I just want to remind our audience too that we've got these great reactions down at the bottom of your screen. Like if you look at my screen right now, there's a heart for Lisa. So you can use those reactions as well. All right, Lisa. So we're going to mute everybody again for your next song, and now you're going to unmute again. And again, this is just for Zoom protocol, Zoom safety. There you go.
All right.
There,
So
you're set.
this is a song that Maggie likes, and I'm going to do that. And it goes like this. I'm wearing Grandma's apron in the kitchen, sharing her recipes, her love and her wisdom. We're rolling out the dough, baking gingerbread together, gonna make this the best Christmas ever. I'm wearing Grandma's apron in the kitchen, making jam, making wisdom. Always, oh, bum, bum, bum. Let's do this. Let's start over, shall we?
Sure.
I don't usually use lyrics, but this is a new song. I'm going to start with the second verse. No, I'm going to start
Great.
from the beginning.
Sure.
I'm wearing Grandma's apron in the kitchen, sharing recipes and family traditions. We're rolling out the dough, baking gingerbread together, gonna make this the best Christmas ever. I'm wearing Grandma's apron in the kitchen, cooking ham and Jezebel jam. We're picking and grinning, singing Grandma's favorite songs in harmony together, gonna make this the best Christmas ever. With snickerdoodles, pumpkin pie, tortellini and 3 cheeses, sweet potatoes, cornbread stuffing, apple crumble and homemade ice cream, spinach balls and pop-up rolls, carrots and butternut squash, green beans, bacon, lemon tarts, and Grandma's favorite eggnog. We bow our heads and give thanks that friends and family are safe. We pray for those in need, afraid or in harm's way, and we pray for peace. I'm wearing Grandma's apron in the kitchen, feeling her love, her joy, and her wisdom. She'd always say, if this should be our last Christmas together, let's make this the best Christmas ever. With snickerdoodle, pumpkin pie, tortellini, and 3 cheeses, sweet potatoes, cornbread stuffing, apple crumble, and homemade ice cream, spinach balls and pop-up rolls, carrots and butternut squash, green beans, bacon, lemon tarts, and Grandma's famous eggnog. We're making Grandma's famous eggnog for Santa.
Yeah. That's wonderful, Lisa. That's one of my favorite singers.
All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Great job.
This is a song I wrote for my
Well,
church, the Old Dutch Church in Kingston, New York.
Lisa, let me mute the audience, and now you're going to unmute.
Okay.
Excellent.
Well, there's a bunch of people on tonight from my church, the Old Dutch Church in Kingston, New York.
Welcome.
And I wrote this song. It could be for any church, and when you hear it, you'll realize that if it's Ebenezer Church, you throw that name in. If it's St. John's, you throw that in. But this one's called the Old Dutch Church, okay? And just to make sure I don't do anything dumb, I'm going to, it goes like this. Oh, this is what happens sometimes. Oh, I so apologize. I hope you
No
can cut that out.
worries.
I hope they could cut that out when they pull it out later, right? Here we go. Here we go. It's Christmas Eve at the Old Dutch Church, where we believe that love is our purpose. Oh, welcome and oh, worthy to receive God's blessing and mercy. It's Christmas Eve at the old Dutch church. We celebrate Mary and her baby's birth. We praise the name Joseph raised a child not his own, and Jesus who showed us love can make us strong. We're keeping the faith with secret hearts wide open. We're feeding the hungry and the homeless. We're being kind to our neighbors as Jesus taught us, entertaining angels among us. It's Christmas Eve at the old Dutch church. We light the Christmas candle first. We pass the peace as we share the flame, and all sing Silent Night together again. We're keeping the faith with faithful hearts wide open. We're feeding the hungry and the homeless. We're being kind to our neighbors as Jesus showed us, entertaining angels among us. It's Christmas Eve at the old Dutch church, where we believe that love is our purpose. All are welcome and all are worthy to receive God's blessings and mercy. It's Christmas Eve at the old Dutch church. It's Christmas Eve at the old Dutch church. It's Christmas Eve at the old Dutch church.
Lovely, Lisa.
Thank you. So
Beautiful.
I thought I would. Oh, you guys are so cute. All right, so I'm going to finish up with it's not a Christmas song, but
Well,
I put a
Lisa, you have until 7:27, and it's only 7:17.
Oh, okay, good.
Just
Well,
to
then
let you know.
I
But
have another Christmas song, and then when we're done with that, then I'll finish one that's not a Christmas song. I like to write Christmas songs. Have you noticed?
that's
And
'tis the season. Let
I
me mute everybody, and then we're going to unmute you again. Okay, so now you're going to unmute again. There
I
you go.
feel like I'm being silly. I've got my hat on
You look
and
very festive.
oh yes, very festive. So this is another one that I wrote. I'm headed over the river and through the woods. I'm going home for Christmas. Radio's on, playing Yuletide songs. I'm going home for Christmas. I'm singing Silent Night and oh, Holy Night as the miles fly by. I want some peace on earth and Mama's pecan pie. I'm going home for Christmas. I'm going home, 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 home. I'm going home for Christmas. Won't be alone. I won't be alone this Christmas. It's been so long, so very long. I miss my loved ones so. Gonna kiss my baby beneath the mistletoe. I'm going home for Christmas. It's like I'm following a bright star, traveling so far. I'm going home for Christmas, like the wise men three, these gifts I bring. I'm going home for Christmas, presents in the back and holiday wrapper tied with ribbons and bows. I'm driving steady and slow, 'cause it's fixing to snow. I'm going home for Christmas. for Christmas. Won't be alone. I won't be alone this Christmas. It's been so long, so very long. I miss my loved one so. Gonna kiss my baby beneath the mistletoe. I'm going home for Christmas. I'm gonna kiss my baby beneath the mistletoe. I'm going home for Christmas.
Yeah. Really nice, Lisa.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful.
Okay, so now let me finish with my one song that is not a Christmas song.
Beautiful.
Well, hold on 1 minute, Lisa, while we have you unmute. And again, just for you to know, you have till 7:27, and it's now 7:21. So about 6 more minutes. So you might be able to squeeze in another one if you'd
I
like.
imagine so. Well, then maybe let's do this one. I know you like this one also. The mountains are calling and I must go. The river is calling and I must go. The ocean is calling and I must go. I must go. I must go. The trees are my cathedral with an altar of stone. I am baptized in nature. This is my home. I am loved by my Creator. Blessed and highly favored, I will stay on my path and seek my peaceful place. The mountains are calling and I must go. The river is calling and I must go. The ocean is calling and I must go. I must go. I must go. The mountains are calling and I must go. The river is calling and I must go. The ocean is calling and I must go. I must go. I must go. I will swim with dolphins, I will walk in the sand, I will crawl through the caves and I will understand. Mountain rains run off to the river, to the sea. It's the wheel of life connected to me and all my relations. Oh, oh, the mountains are calling. I must go. The river is calling and I must go. The ocean is calling and I must go. I must go. I must go. The mountains are calling and I must go.
Nice, Lisa. Let's have you roll right into the next one so we have time for one more. Everybody can use those emojis at the bottom if they'd like and keep on going, girl.
All is
Yeah.
well. Life is good. I am safe and happy. I am strong and I am loved. All is well. Life is sweet. I am rich and healthy. Blessed be. I will rise up singing in the morning with the dew. Positive and peaceful, 'cause all my dreams are coming true. All is well. Life is good. I am safe and happy. I am strong and I am loved. All is well. Life is sweet. I am rich and healthy. Blessed be. For peace and harmony, for getting along, we are raising our voices and singing this song. Everybody sing with me. All is well, life is good. Life is good, I am safe and happy, I am safe and happy, I am strong, I am strong, I am loved. All is well, life is sweet, life is sweet, I am rich and healthy, I am rich and healthy. Blessed be, blessed be. One more time now. All is well, life is good. Life is good, I am safe and happy, I am safe and happy, I am strong and I am loved. All is well, life is sweet, I am rich and healthy, I am rich and healthy. Blessed be, oh, I am safe and happy. Blessed be.
Lisa
Merry
Dudley,
Christmas.
everybody.
Merry
Lisa
Christmas.
Dudley.
Beautiful. Thank you, Lisa. Yay. Wow. Wonderful.
Oh,
Wonderful. Wonderful. Wonderful.
lovely.
Yes.
Great set. Great set. And thank you for bringing your cheering squad with you, Lisa. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. So good. And again, feel free to reach out into the chat and we will make sure to copy and paste that. Again, one more time for Lisa Dudley, everybody.
Yay, Lisa. Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
And you can find Lisa Dudley at our Senior Planet events, whether it be our open mic or whether it be our songwriting nights. So please follow us and join us with those. Lisa, thank you so much. All right, we're going to move over to Chuck. Oops. There we go. And going to make sure we spotlight him so everybody can see Chuck. Again, we're going to mute everybody. So Chuck, we're going to have you unmute while I sing your praises. Chuck Cranic grew up in the 1970s in the suburbs of Chicago. He learned to play guitar in college by copying classic rock songs and became totally committed to music when he saw the Ramones play live at the Church Key in Madison, Wisconsin. He started writing his own songs while serving as a Peace Corps volunteer in Tunisia, North Africa. Chuck has continued to write and record songs over the years, capturing the stories of his life in song. He finally found his place with fellow musicians in 2014 as a founding member of a band called Therapy by Proxy, who gather once a week to play music, share stories, and play a charity gig once in a while. Chuck's glad that Senior Planet has brought a new avenue to share music with the many talented people in this great world, and Senior Planet is glad to have Chuck among us. Thanks very much, Chuck.
Thank you, Maggie. That was such a great introduction.
Wonderful.
And I'll have to admit, I want to give a shout out to my band members who I invited to watch this tonight. And I've looked online and I don't see any of them here. So heck with that. But anyhow, and I will say this, it's harder playing by myself because when you're in a band, you just blend in with everybody else. If I'm playing the wrong thing, people don't notice because the drums are so loud, but
Right.
We'll see how it goes tonight. All right. And I also discovered that every song that I'm going to play tonight is a love song in a certain way.
Yeah.
So turns out I write a lot of love songs.
Nice.
But this first one's a little more country western, so let me see if I can get this right. This train keeps rolling down the line. This train keeps rolling down the line. This train's rolling down the line. I'm going to see that baby of mine. This train keeps rolling down the line. This train keeps rolling down the track. This train keeps rolling down the track. This train's rolling down the track. I'm going to get my baby back. This train keeps rolling down the track. This train goes o'er the river wide. This train goes o'er the river wide. This train goes over the river wide. I'm gonna see my baby on the other side. This train goes over the river wide. This train goes through the mountain high, through the mountain high. This train goes through the mountain high. This train goes through the mountain high. I'm gonna see my baby by and by. This train goes through the mountain high. Here we come to the bridge. This train ain't got no dining car. This train ain't got no dining car. This train's got no dining car, so I'll drink my dinner at the local bar. This train ain't got no dining car.
Sounds great, Chuck.
Thank you.
Woo!
Hey, Chuck.
Woo! Woo!
Now I'm gonna try and multitask.
Well, you have a great energy, and we love it. And while you're multitasking, unmute again, because we just muted the audience. There you
All
go. Oh wow.
All right. I was inspired by Bob Dylan and always wanted to play with a harmonica around my neck. So I'm out of breath. That takes some energy. All right.
I was going to say, you brought such a great energy with that song. It's a great opener for your set. Really nice.
I'm going to slow it down now. I'll play a little blues song.
Sure.
I would never run away. Baby, I'm here to stay. 'Cause you've been so good to me. I would never make you blue. That's one thing I couldn't do. 'Cause you've been so good to me. You're the kind of girl I notice when I walk into a crowded room. You're the kind of girl I notice, but you're leaving way too soon. I would never treat you mean. Always treat you like my queen. 'Cause you've been so good to me. Thank you.
Nicely done, Chuck.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
harmonica sounded great too. Everything sounded great.
Thanks. I was practicing that song all week on harmonica, and that's the best I've ever played it. So
Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Don't you love when the stars align like
yes.
that?
Well, it just
All right.
it does prove practice makes perfect.
There you go. There you go. Let's have you unmute again, Chuck, for your next song. Whenever you're ready.
Okay, I said these were all love songs. This is a love song I wrote for my bicycle. Okay, didn't say they were for all women or anything, but this is called My Bicycle and Me. She's got a pair of wheels. She's got the nicest seat. When I grab her by the handles and pull her out on the street, passing by. Speed up and passing by. Riding through the night, following a line, going where we please. My bicycle, my bicycle, my bicycle and me. I bike to the farmer's market. I bike to Pioneer Park. I bike to work in the morning, and I bike home in the dark. I'm causing no pollution, and you can count on that. The only thing that stops me is when I get a flat, and you know I hate that. Riding through the night, following a line, going where we please. My bicycle, my bicycle, my bicycle, my bicycle. Yeah, it's my bicycle, not your bicycle. My bicycle and me.
Wow.
Thank you.
Oh, great song.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Great song and great execution of a great song. I mean, you're really putting your heart and soul into it, and we can hear it and we can feel it and we love it.
Yeah, I've been playing that one a long time. That was an original Peace Corps song written for a mobilette. They gave us like mopeds.
Oh wow.
And so when I came back to the States, I said, nobody knew what a mobilette was. So I said, change it to bicycle. Actually, I'm an avid cyclist too. So
I love it. Love it. All right,
I'm gonna-
have you on mute again, Chuck. And just to let you know, you got about 5 minutes left to your set. It's 7:44 right now, and you got till about 7:49.
well, yep. Okay. So I might be able to squeeze these two in.
Excellent. Excellent.
This one I definitely want to get in. So, and maybe I'll just play one and I'll talk a little bit more because I wrote this song. First of all, I'm going to play a little guitar this time.
Great.
Back a few years ago, I met my wife, and I met her on Facebook. And what that means is we knew each other over Facebook. I lived in Salt Lake City. She lived in Lafayette, Louisiana.
Oh.
And we started chatting over Facebook. And then at some point, we decided we should get together, meet each other in person. And we did that in New Orleans. And so this song is called With Monica, and it's about the first time I met Monica, okay?
Oh, lovely.
Now I got to see if I can sing it without tearing up, you know.
Oh.
I remember when I first got off the plane, remember waiting in the rain to see the show in December when we visited the zoo and we saw the Rougarou, and that was fun. Life is much more fun with Monica. My life has just begun with Monica. I remember watching music on the streets, and we drank at Jean Lafitte's in New Orleans. And then later we went out rented bikes and drove around to see the sights and got a flat. Life is much more fun with Monica. My life has just begun with Monica. Oh, with Monica. Oh, with Monica. Then we packed up everything that we could find, left your family behind at Dwyer's Cafe, and they drove together in our budget rental truck through the rain and through the muck to our new home. Life is much more fun with Monica. My life has just begun with Monica. With Monica. With Monica.
That was really, really beautiful, Chuck.
Yeah.
Really beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
So great. How you can go from singing a love song to your bicycle
Yeah.
to singing a love song to Monica. That's pretty
I've got
amazing.
a lot of love to share.
Yeah.
Well, it's really amazing and touching, and I think you've shown in just such a short period of time, Chuck, you've shown such a great range of emotion, of musical styles, of different instruments. We so appreciate you doing this for us, and we so appreciate you. Everybody, one more time, please give it up for Chuck Cranic.
Hey, Chuck.
Hey,
Way to
Chuck.
go. Way to go.
Yeah, really, really, really wonderful, and it's been a real delight getting to know you. You know, we keep meeting our musicians through the songwriting workshops, and you don't have to be a songwriter to come to the workshops. You're welcome to come and listen and hang out. We would love to have you there. So check our schedule. The songwriting nights are the first and the third Wednesday nights of each month.
It has changed my life. This has been the
Oh.
perfect time for something like this in my life, and meeting all of you guys, the performers tonight and everything, it's just been a blessing.
Wow. Wow. That means a lot. That means a lot. Thank you, Chuck. Very, very much. All right. We're going to have Corinne unmute. She is up next. So let me introduce you to Corinne Curcio. Corinne began playing the guitar at age 10. She and her brother would record cover versions of Beatles songs on stereo, reel-to-reel, and cassette tape machines, bouncing tracks back and forth between the two. She added piano, bass, and drums to her skill set and wrote her first song when she was just 12 years old. But she won't be playing that tonight. She absorbed many styles of music. 60s, 80s, British folk rock were major influences on her songwriting. But being shy, she wasn't able to share her music with others until she was 38 and went to her first open mic. From then on, Corinne made many musical friends and performed as a solo artist and as a member of Estrogen, a trio of women with a satiric edge. She's recorded albums in studios and on computer and is currently finishing up 2 CDs, one called Mystery Street and the other called Come What May. Corinne has been a real delight to get to know, both at Senior Planet Open Mic and at the songwriting workshops, and I'm absolutely thrilled to get to hear more work from Corinne. It's all
Thank
yours.
you, Maggie.
My pleasure.
Thank you, Maggie. So I tend to think a lot about things. My songwriting is very much in that vein. So this song is about sometimes there's so many variables when you have to make a decision, but sometimes you can't see the end result, and so this is Forest for the Trees. As I walk along the path, deciding which way to turn, what will be the aftermath if I choose but never learn? Though the answer's right in front of me, can't see the forest for the trees. Branches spreading in the sky, reaching out for certainty. Ours is not to reason why, ever onward, endlessly. Nothing is guaranteed. Can't see the forest for the trees. Afraid of being lost, making a mistake. Maybe it doesn't matter which road I take. Who knows which is the right way? Life is in the details, or so they say. A red bird sings to me, he says, don't quicken your pace. There will always be a hint, a clue left to trace. A slight breeze whispers in the trees, don't miss the forest or the trees.
Wow, Corinne, really powerful.
Thank you.
Great picking, great picking.
Nice.
Thank
Great
you.
song too.
Yeah. Again, you are just you craft your songs beautifully and you perform them exquisitely. So
Oh my
thanks
God,
so
thank
much,
you,
Corinne.
Maggie.
Yeah, and feel free to show the love in the chat. We're going to wait just a moment while you unmute. I hear you going into an alternate tuning there, so we'll have you unmute as soon as you're ready. There you go.
I have all my lyrics here and music because
Great.
I can't always memorize everything. So I live on the 14th floor in an apartment complex, and one day on my balcony I was looking up at the sky and the moon was there, and I wondered, does the moon think about things like I think about things? So this is Man in the Moon. Man in the moon, you've been our companion for 4 billion years. Satellites circling around us without an atmosphere. Have you solved the ancient riddle of why we're here? Man in the moon, can you tell me? 'Cause the answer isn't clear. Man in the moon, what's it like to float in the sky? Do you sometimes wish a comet would stop by and say hi? When dawn comes up, do you sigh sun draws nigh. Man in the moon, have you a clue as to the reason why? As you wax and wane by degree, do you smile down on me? Won't you please send my way the sweetest of dreams, dear man in the moon? Man in the moon, hum a tune for weary daughters and sons who pray for something better when their day is done. Please watch over us, O silent silvery one. Man in the moon, sing softly of what is to come.
It's gorgeous, Corinne. Absolutely gorgeous.
Yes.
Wow.
You were busy picking and singing, but I'll pull. Yeah, you were busy
Having a
picking
little
and
technical difficulty.
sure. Take your time. While you were singing, we had several people, and we have Mary like right now. People were putting moon icons up on their screen, so it was like all of a sudden we had, and Yaris is doing it. We had some nice crescent moons and some full moons. So you definitely set the stage, Corinne, with that one. All right, we're
Thank
gonna have you unmute again, and hopefully whatever little technical glitch you were saying, hopefully that is okay. Let's have you unmute when you're ready. And we're also relaxed now in the moonlight.
Yeah, what it is, I have an iPad and it's hooked up to the television, and the television decided not to play the video that my partner is watching. But
Okay.
they want to right now because she's just focused totally on me.
Ah,
I'll fix it when I'm done. So I write a lot about nature, and I referenced a red bird in the first song, and this is a song totally about a red bird, one of my favorites, a cardinal. Sorry. Something stirring up in a tree. Wonder if he's noticed me. Why does he sing so
So majestic.
Yes.
Really nice. This is so lovely, Corinne, to be able to showcase so many of your works. We're really, really enjoying it. Everybody's
Thank you.
enjoying it.
Thanks, Maggie. Thanks, guys.
All right, let's have you unmute again. I'm going to give you just a time update. It's about 8:02. You've got till 8:11, so you're doing great on time.
Okay. I'm really happy to do this song because my friend and fellow songwriter, great songwriter, co-wrote this song with me that I'm going to do next. We met 30 years ago, and she wrote these beautiful lyrics and asked me to set it to music, and I did. So
Great.
this is Who Hung That Moon in the Window Tonight. Her name is Lori, my partner's telling me. Her name is Lori Muscat. As I said, she's a wonderful songwriter herself. Who hung that moon in the window tonight? Must have known what they were doing all the night. Just the right angle and just enough light for me to watch over your dreams. Who hung that moon in the window tonight? Who put Orion just off to the right? How in the world did they know I just might want to watch over your dreams? I probably could sleep if I just closed my eyes, but I'm not quite ready to kiss this day goodbye. And how could I possibly loosen my gaze from the one who spills love over all my days? Who hung that moon in the window tonight? Dressed it in ivory and set it to fly, so I could see your face in the light as I watch over all of your dreams, as I watch over your dreams, over your dreams.
Nice, Corinne.
Beautiful.
Wow, you can write melodies for people. That's good to
Beautiful.
know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Melodies
definitely
are
have a
kind of my Achilles heel.
You definitely have a theme with the forest, the trees, the moon, the bird.
Uh-huh.
We're loving it. We're loving it. All right, we're going to have you unmute again. And you got about 5 minutes. So if you want to just roll from one, because I know you have a regular and then a shorter one. So why don't you just, we'll do 2 in a row for you.
Okay.
Great.
So I ponder things a lot. I used to ask a lot of questions. Now I don't. It's not so important to me what the real answer is anymore. This is there anyone out there? When I was young, I was taught God is angry and looking down on thee. I bow my head for my hands in prayer and kneel obediently. Now I won't sit still for the Sunday sermons. Don't believe in heaven and hell. Their explanations of good and evil don't serve me very well. All you angels and devils, is there anyone out there? Next I turn my attention to the pursuit of absolute truth. I must have read 1,000 books, certain I'd find proof. It's karma, it's childhood, it's the placement of the stars that causes us to fall. And science says we're merely brainwaves on the graph. There is no soul at all. But there must be something more. Is there anyone out there? Or do my words fall on deaf ears? Or is there anyone out there? Give me a sign, give me some answers. Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes. I've been wavering between faith and doubt for so long. It took me till now to realize that maybe it doesn't matter either way. All I know for certain is I love, I love, I love, I love, I love. Cold hard logic can make you cynical, but superstition will do you worse. I still believe in miracles in this random universe, but still I need to know, is there anyone out there? I've been asking all these years, oh, is there anyone out there?
Wow. Love it. Love it.
Thank
You got some great guitar licks in there and, you know, a question for all of the ages. Really nice, Corinne. Let's just have you roll in so we can fit one more in. So let's just have you roll into your last one.
I'm gonna do my 1-minute song.
Yeah, I want time for your 1 minute song.
Okay.
And you got, coincidentally, you have 1 minute. But take your time. We're good. We're good.
You know you left it there. You remember quite well. Can't find it anywhere. Where's it gone? Who can tell? How could its existence simply be erased? It's vanished without a trace. You pull out the drawers, there's closets to explore. Better check that cupboard, though you looked there before. It didn't just get up and walk away from this place, evaporated without a trace. Could you have dropped it, loaned it to someone, left it on the bus? Did someone just snatch it in the middle of the night? 'Cause it happens to all of us. Continue the search, you can't do without. It'll turn up one day, you haven't any doubt. A strange disappearance, call detectives on the case. Poof, without a trace. Oof, without a trace.
We can all relate. We can all relate. Give it up, everybody, for Corinne Curcio.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
Such a great set. Such a great set. And again, come, our audience, Corinne is a fan favorite at the open mic and at our songwriting events. We absolutely love it, and it's wonderful to get to hear more. I'm so glad we got the 1 minute song in.
Thanks.
Perfect. Perfect. There's a real talent and a real skill to doing a song in such a brief amount of time. Really delightful. Thank you so much, Corinne.
Thank you, Maggie, everyone.
All right, our pleasure. Okay, so Larry Scanlan is up next. So Larry, while you're getting ready, we're going to mute all. We're going to have you unmute. And let me introduce you all to Larry. Born in the Bronx, New York, Larry Scanland grew up in New York and New England. He picked up the guitar to play with friends while in college, but then pretty much gave up playing as he spent 40 years raising 4 children, teaching, writing, editing, consulting, and heavy listening to music. As Larry was nearing retirement, he thought he'd give the guitar another go, but his playing skills were limited and he never sang. Larry had never learned many songs all the way through, so he thought he'd try his hand at writing songs. Songs that he could play and sing, songs that he could handle, as it were. Larry tried them out at some open mics, and to his delight, people liked them, mentioning for comparison such songwriters as John Prine, Mary Gauthier, Leonard Cohen, and Townes Van Zandt. Larry's ready to admit that Prine is a conscious influence. Encouraged and now fully retired, Larry began recording with Carl Allwire and John Ross at the Rhinebeck School of Music in New York. Last year, Larry finished his album, Some of What I Heard, produced by John, with Larry on guitar and vocals and additional fabulous musicians on most of the tracks. It's available on Spotify, Amazon, Bandcamp, and other sites. Now working on what will be his 3rd album, Larry is happy to say that his 2nd one, called Where the Heron Hides, will be released very soon. With his partner Mary, teacher and poet, Larry splits his time between New York City and the Hudson Valley, where he lives close to his children and grandchildren. Larry Scanland, everyone.
Well, thank you, Maggie.
Thanks, Larry.
Sound good?
Very good.
Okay, the first of what I hope will be 4 songs is called Straight Ahead. And it's something my brother Jimmy, who passed many, many years ago, used to say before he'd go off on his world travels, so long, straight ahead. Most of the songs I write, I think, start with words and then I find music for them. But for this one, I had all of the music and then the words just started coming right out of that hole right there, I think. So anyway. One time, stood in the fault line, I thought, thinking a thought crime, wandering under a bad sign, feeling under a spell. The world was vast, wide where I dwell, infinite space, inside a nutshell, the ocean's roar, staring the seashell, I let it all go, now the world is mine, I'd forgotten more than I could know. Yesterday is oh so long ago. I heard nothing but hearsay, and every voice would echo and ricochet. I felt alone, lone as a castaway, feeling ever so small. Got out, welcomed the rainfall, cut short, stayed for the long haul, knocked down, stood up to stand tall, still finding my way. No matter what, I always have to turn to each and every one of my bridges burn. I wish I could play the violin, well, maybe the mandolin, just like the Belly or Grisman. Imagine the thrill. Well, I can hold the world in a standstill, reduce a mountain down to a molehill, surrender myself, give up my free will, make my world as wide as a grin, just when I thought I'd seen it all. Turned my head so I could hear the call. Woke up, feeling we're half dead. Felt the one held all that I dread. Washed out, down at the riverbed. turn bitter to bittersweet. Follow the sounds, listen to my feet, walking on grass, clacking on concrete. Move along on easy street, thinking of things I left unsaid, or I could look back, keep looking where I've been, and look straight ahead and start all over again.
Sounding great, Larry. Sounding great.
Yes.
Thank you.
Everybody's loving it. We got party hats, we got claps, we got hearts.
And of course, at this second, I have the barking dog. I need 10 seconds to take care of him.
Everyone needs backup singers, Larry. No worries. So while Larry is feeding the backup singers, there have been, if you go through the chat, there's been some helpful links to different things, and you can let us know your opinion about what we're doing here tonight. And again, we do hope that you join us for future ventures as well, both open mic and songwriting. Larry, let's have you unmute one more time.
Unmute.
And here we go.
Okay. Sorry about that. Let's see what the dog lets me do this now. Okay, this I don't have a holiday song, but this is a winter song. And in the intro, Maggie, you mentioned my partner, Mary, my wife, Mary. And this is a song I wrote in the winter. And I didn't cry, but she was teary. So let's see how this goes. Folks are laughing in the bars. Some folks are cruising in their cars, smoking their cigars, drink champagne with caviar. We'll watch the gently falling snow. There is no place we need to go tonight. I'll take you home. We could be watching movie stars in a comedy or in a film noir. Could be traveling to places far. From Amsterdam to Zanzibar. In your eyes I see the fire glow. There's no place we need to go tonight. I'll take you home. Snowfall's covering the car. There's whiskey in the jar. It's a fiddle and guitar. All right where we are. We'll watch the softly falling snow. There's no place we need to go tonight. I'll take you home. In your eyes I see the fire glow. That's all I need to know tonight. Now take me home.
Thank you, Larry.
Thank you.
And I think tomorrow is the first official day of winter or something, so you're right in time.
Yeah, it's like today or tomorrow. Yeah,
Yeah,
the solstice.
the solstice. Yeah.
I
And
I need
you have
another-
plenty of time. You got about 10 minutes, so you
I
got
need
plenty of
another
time
10
for your
seconds
next.
to let the dog back in.
Okay. Who let the dogs out? Wrong song. Wrong song. This is why I don't have pets. But we can all relate. We can all relate. So, all right. Let's have you, Larry, unmute again. I like it how your dogs become part of the act, you know? I mean,
Yeah, he was sitting over here, but of course, he sat and listened to everyone else. He loved everyone else's music, but once I start. Okay. Let's see. Well, Chuck, we're going to have another train song.
great.
Okay. I always think, after a motorcycle, a train is probably the coolest vehicle for a song. So anyway, I wrote this one about a train, but it's about a poor fellow who missed a train. Okay. When I got to the station, well, I ran with all my might. Stopped it on the platform and watched that train pull out of sight. That image keeps returning with its maddening refrain. I missed much more than the train I missed the day I missed that train. Yeah, I missed much more than the train I missed the day I missed that train. Well, I miss each little one-horse town that backs up to the rails. Clotheslines and tire swings, schoolyard, the jail, and all the faces turning to the turning weather vane. Well, I miss much more than the train I missed the day I missed that train. The fields of hay and wheat and rye, swallows on the wing, scarecrow with the steady eye observing everything, majestic towering silos filling up with grain. Yeah, I miss much more than the train I missed the day I missed that train. The pines that climb the contoured hills that pass and roll on by, moving shadows cast by clouds, changing colors of the sky, the pointillistic pattern where cattle dot the plain. I miss much more than the train I missed the day I missed that train. Well, my destiny was manifest, fate at my command. I was feeling right, feeling blessed, future in my hand. Now in my dreams on a platform standing, hatless in the rain, I miss much more in the train. I miss the day I missed that train. Beside her in the darkling coach, there on the empty seat, now fade from promise to reproach. A letter's words that once were sweet, and on her cheek a lonely tear reflected in the pain. I miss much more in the train. I miss the day I missed that train. Yeah, I was too late to the station, there with all my might. Stopped dead on the platform and watched that train pull out of sight. That image keeps returning with its maddening refrain. Yeah, I miss much more in the train. I miss the day I missed that train. I miss much more in the train. I miss the day I missed that train.
So good, Larry.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, the poor fella.
Well,
Well,
I think your way with language, having been an English teacher most of your life, correct? And writing and instructing, I think you
yeah, sorry to
certainly
confess. Yes.
well, I think you
Yeah.
embrace that in your songwriting, and
Yeah.
it brings a lot of strong imagery. Really nice.
Mhm.
Really nice. All right, let's have you unmute one more time.
This is a song about the five senses. I could say it's about memory, but it's really about the senses that bring memory. And it starts with a famous reference in literature, but it's a song that Maggie referred to as the Dungarees song.
I love the song.
But that's not the title. It's called
What is the title for our audience?
it's called Time and Time Again.
Great.
Maybe I put a capo on. I have to. Is it close enough for folk music, as they say? I think so.
You sound great. The balance is
Yeah.
really good too, Larry.
Once you put a capo, you know. Okay. Taste of tea and Madeline, flowing stream on a mandolin. Frig. Sorry. Taste of tea and Madeline, flowing stream on a mandolin. Frig and honeysuckle vine, laundry flapping on the line, light falling on the wooden floor. Streak of sand, a barefoot shore, rope of hair, a playground swing. Song that Fall Ronnie sings. They say you can't go home again. All you can do is remember when. But sometimes when you're unaware, senses take you right back there. Yeah, sometimes in no time at all, right back where I was then. Happens time and time again. Graffiti on the subway wall, little droning voice in a lecture hall. Woolen glove, crusted snow, tanging taste of sourdough, whiff of wood smoke on the air, motion of a rocking chair, shadow shape a puzzle piece, photo on the mantelpiece. They say you can't go home again, all you can do is remember when. But sometimes when you're unaware, senses take you right back there. Yeah, sometimes in no time at all, right back where I was then. Happens time and time again. Taste of tea in Madeline, going stream on a mandolin. Fragrant honeysuckle vine, launder flapping on the line, light falling on a wooden floor. Squeak of sand, a barefoot shore, rope of hair, a playground swing. Hear Sam or Dusty sing, graffiti on the subway wall, droning voice in the lecture hall, woolen glove with crusted snow, tang and taste of sourdough, whiff of wood smoke on the air, motion of a rocking chair, shadows shape a puzzle piece, photo on a mantelpiece, pattern on a Persian rug, flashing of a lightning bug, shooting star across the sky, winking of a firefly, slant of light late afternoon, minor chord in a lonesome tune, smell of salt sea on the breeze, someone saying dungarees, robin's nest a skein of thread, blackbird wing flash of red, a blackbird wing. Here robin sings, an old book with yellow leaves, snow melt from eaves, pile of baby building blocks, look in my old tackle box, crumbs of Sunday coffee cake, my feet a garter snake, somber dim-lit vestibule, grandfather's box of tools, taste of tea in Madeline, flowing stream on a mandolin, fragrant honeysuckle vine.
Awesome.
Thank you, Larry.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
my time
Everybody's
up?
loving it. Yeah, the language in that song, and yeah, I do call it the dungaree song. There's something about the word dungarees that just brings you back to when you were a kid. So many lyrics really transport you. One more time, everybody, for Larry Scanland. Yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
Well,
Thank you.
yeah, you took us to school and back, I mean, really brought us on a journey.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. All right, and
So,
again,
if I took anyone to school, I have to apologize for that. I'm
no,
sorry.
in a good way. Took us back to our childhood.
Mhm.
All right, and feel free, again, all of our friends here, to use the chat if you'd like to say more to Larry and about his songwriting. So let's move on as Rudy gets ready. Rudy, we're going to have you unmute, and let me introduce to you our last songwriter of the evening, Rudy Harst. Rudy is a singer, songwriter, and performance artist who has been sharing his music professionally for over 50 years. He's recorded 8 albums, CDs. He's written Hurry Slowly, a book of creative nonfiction. And Rudy recently received a $5,000 grant to produce his 3rd one-man musical entitled Ready or Not, Songs and Stories of Aging Gracefully or Not, written by, for, and about senior citizens. Rudy Harst.
It's fun singing songs about aging to my peers.
There you go.
Mostly. But Getting old is getting old, there's no two ways about it. They say each day's a blessing, but some days I kinda doubt it. 'Cause my aches and pains just multiply, my pounds and inches too. There's more of me than there used to be, and less that I can do. It's hard to find new shoes that fit, and then they're not in style. And every flight of stairs I climb feels like a half a mile. My closet's full of old baggy clothes, that's all I seem to wear. I hate to have to admit it, but I really just don't care. Oh, 'cause getting old is getting old, but I'm doing the best I can. 'Cause I'm still a bright-eyed little kid inside this middle-aged man. 71 is middle-aged, isn't it? Although sometimes it feels more like muddle-aged, especially when I can't remember something like the next verse to my song. Yeah, I just keep forgetting more, remembering less and less. And I'm so darn indecisive, of that I'm sure, I guess. I do my best to stay positive and focused on the light, but it's hard to be when you got to pee 3 or 4 times a night. Yeah, getting old is getting old, but I'm doing the best I can. 'Cause I'm still a bright-eyed little kid inside this middle-aged man. I comb my hair, what's left of it, so carefully each day. My hairdresser says I should highlight it, but it would still be shades of gray. When I was a young hippie man, I swore I'd always wear my hair long. But then it got so thin and limp, it simply looked all wrong, long. So now I keep it cut kinda short, but it really matters now. For me, the key to happiness is being grateful for what I got. Yeah, getting old, it's getting old, but still it means a lot that the little kid inside this aging man can finally be happy with what he's got, and it's a lot.
Excellent.
Love it. Love
Great job.
it. Love it.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Is the balance of guitar and vocal all right?
Yeah, the sound is great, the time, the vocal, and the guitar is just right. I don't know what adjustments you made, but they're all working. They're all working. Let's have you unmute again, Rudy. I'm just going to read what Wanda had in the chat. I think she summed it up beautifully by saying, "The truth has never sounded so funny." So thank you, Wanda, and thank you, Rudy.
Thank you. As you mentioned, I'm writing a new musical, Ready or Not, about aging, and this is another tune off of it, based off of this. Oh no! How can that be happening? That
I
can't.
think it's Larry's dog calling you.
I have my phone on Do Not Disturb. How can that be happening? I don't know.
I'm
Technically.
telling you, it's the dog.
There you go. Let's see. I found a stack of these old PR photos with the guy with the long hair. And,
Nice.
wrote this song. Wish I was that young man with his strong and healthy bones and his endless sense of confidence he would make it on his own. Staring at that photograph with that long curly hair and the way he had of smiling at the world without a care. And that is who I was before, and this is who I am. Now I know there's so much more. I'm an older man. Yes, I've gotten older. It doesn't mean I'm old. It just means that I've had a chance to mine this vein of gold. The gold of having been knocked down and gotten up again, and learning when to turn around and let gravity win. That young man liked to fly around, didn't want to land. Now I've learned to stand my ground. I'm an older man. That young man in the photograph had such an easy smile. Kinda makes me wanna laugh, 'cause it's been quite a while. Way back then I thought I'd won, then found out what I'd lost. 'Cause on the road to winning, never stopped to count the cost. I've gotten older, sure, doesn't mean I'm done. Still got a guitar on my shoulder, and still like having fun. But the kind of fun I'm looking for no longer feels the same, 'cause I've found out that life's about more than winning games. Yeah, that is who I was before, this is who I am. Now I got no need for keeping score. I'm an older man. Yeah, I'm glad to be an older man.
Really, really nice, Rudy.
Yeah.
This is the end of the season. I'm gonna launch into a couple of seasonal songs I've written recently.
Great. Let me have you unmute one more time. There you go.
So all three of these seasonal songs are available online on Spotify, YouTube, and my Facebook page at rudyharst.com. There you go. Oh, the reason for the season can't be wrapped in pretty paper or tied up with a ribbon into a perfect bow. You won't find it in the tinsel hanging high up in the treetop or at a dinner party with candles all aglow. For the reason for the season can't be found in piles of presents or stuffed inside a turkey or a slice of pumpkin pie. No, the reason for the season is really rather simple. It's the light of love rekindled in the hearts of you and I. Oh, the reason for the season can't be found in piles of presents. No, the reason for the season can't be bought by going shopping or dropping a few quarters in some sidewalk Santa's pot. And you probably won't find it writing cards or baking cookies or roasting chestnuts, even though they're fresh and high. For the reason for the season is not just lying in a manger, waiting for the wise men to arise out of the east. No, the reason for the season is much closer than imagined. It's as simple as remembering to feel your heart at peace. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King, in the little town of Bethlehem, or in your hometown too, as the child was born of Mary, and the Buddha born in silence, and the world is born in darkness. May light be born in you, in me and you.
Yeah. Boy, that really hits the spot, Rudy.
Oh, really?
Really, really nice. Tell you, getting us in the mood for the season.
All right.
Let's have you, Rudy, sorry, unmute. I'm just watching the time. It's 8:48 and you have till 8:55. So 7 more minutes. Time for a couple more.
Well, here's a short one, a quick one. For those of you who aren't from San Antonio, I'm sorry that you don't get to eat barbacoa every now and then. Let's leave some barbacoa tacos for Santa Claus with big bread and salsa on the side. I truly do believe that on Christmas Eve they'll need some salsa to help him make that right. Oh, Santa's got such a big job to do, driving that sleigh around the world, delivering all those toys without making any noise or waking up the little boys and girls. Milk and cookies, they're all right. They make for a nice little snack. But Santa's gonna need some tacos to go to help him there and back. Let's leave some barbacoa tacos for Santa Claus with big bread and salsa on the side. I truly do believe that on Christmas Eve he'll need some tacos to help him make that right. People all around the world will be counting on Santa that night. And he's gonna need lots of big fat tacos to help him make that right. Let's leave some barbacoa tacos for Santa Claus with big bread and salsa on the side. I truly do believe that on Christmas Eve he'll need some tacos to help him make that right, with a big red and salsa on the side.
Wow. That was a lot of fun, Rudy. And I think people were relating in the chat. It's Karen's granddaughter's favorite. I have to admit, I've never heard of Are you saying barbecue? No. What?
It's basically Mexican American form of barbecue. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So we got the drift. Those of us who are not out your way, we got the drift.
I could put
That's great.
guacamole tacos too, but you know, I don't.
No, it was great, and I think it's wonderful that you did 2 holiday songs, and they were both just so completely different, and yet both so thoroughly enjoyable. So,
Hope you think that about the third one as well.
well, let's have you unmute again for the third one. Wait 1 second. Let's get everybody unmute. Okay, and Rudy, you're all set to unmute. There you go.
didn't buy a gift for you this Christmas. I tried, but couldn't find a thing. So I decided to do was to write this song for you in hopes the notes would ring with the melody of peace and love for Christmas, a prayer for the years ahead, that by and by you and I might feel our hearts being led by the love of the Christ child, by the light of a guiding star, by the faith of the wise men traveling so far, by the songs of angels singing of hope and good cheer. May the many gifts of Christmas bless you all through the year, all through the year. May the many gifts of Christmas bless us all through the year, each and every one.
That was gorgeous, Rudy.
Beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous.
But
Really,
you can find those songs. You can find those songs on YouTube and Facebook page.
Wow.
Please spread them and share them if you can.
Thank
I'd love
you.
to
Yes.
find them out in the world.
Well, we thank you, Rudy, for sharing your gifts, your gifts of performing and your gift of songwriting. This has been a lovely, lovely evening. One more time, everybody, for Rudy Harst. And for all of our musicians,
Yeah.
singer-songwriters. Again, want to thank Lisa Dudley, Chuck Cranic, Corinne Curcio, Larry Scanland, and Rudy Harst. It's been a lovely evening, and I want to thank our audience. I see so many familiar faces here, which is really wonderful because we see you at our other events. I don't personally always get to chat with people because I'm trying to focus on the music and the musicians, but we know that you're here and you're from all over the country, and yet we're here together, and I still am just astonished by that. I feel real affection for all of you, and I appreciate very, very much you being here and sharing music with us. So please join us next Wednesday night if you're available. We have the Senior Planet a talent show. I'm calling it a talent showcase, like the Songwriter Showcase. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have 20 different musicians. Some will be singing to backing tracks, some will be singing to instruments, and there's also going to be some spoken word, which we're trying for the first time. So that's next Wednesday night, 7 o'clock, and then we start our regular schedule in the new year of the open mic on the second and fourth Tuesday nights of each month, starting at 6 o'clock, and then the songwriting nights on the first and third Wednesday nights of each month, starting at 7. Those are all in Eastern Standard Time. So I'm going to turn it over to Deirdre from Senior Planet for some wrap-up closing remarks. Deirdre?
Thanks, everyone. I just wanted to thank once again our performers and Maggie for hosting tonight. We did open up the chat as we're at the end of the evening, so if you want to share something with everyone in there, we've been trying to get everyone's comments in, but it's been really lovely to read them all. I feel very fortunate that this is my job. So thank you all for such a fun evening. Maggie shared, and we'll share again in the chat where you can find some of the upcoming events, and we hope to see you all there.